Hey everybody, Happy New Year and welcome to 2017, I think. Apologies to all our French-speaking viewers if my French was atrocious, but I'm not going to add a honky-honk just for the sake of being an Anglo type or a Franco-phobe. No, I'm not. I'm a Francophile. I love French people, just couldn't eat a whole one. Anyway, Happy New Year from Spirit Shack. I say happy, sort of a new year, new start. You know, between the period that is now called Twixtmas, or I'd rather call it Snickersmas, because I don't want to be biased towards one particular chocolate maker. Between Christmas and New Year, we've been stuffing our faces. Some of us have had to go back to work and do the ordinary things of everyday life, while others have had the pleasure of staying at home and watching endless reruns of Die Hard and Bambi and all the other, the Grinch and The Elf Before Christmas and all those sorts of things. We've had a happy time, but that's all led up to last night, hasn't it? Where we all gathered either in our homes around the Christmas tree, which is probably looking a little naff now, I know ours is, and around our loved ones, or out in the street with complete strangers. And as the countdown has taken place, we've all jumped up and down and danced and sung, probably inspired somewhat by the excitement of the moment and the alcohol of the moment as well. And from 10 to 1 on the countdown, we think of all the stuff that's happened in the preceding 12 months, and we let it go as we turn to the bright start of the new dawn, or the new day on January the 1st at midnight, where all our hopes and dreams will again fall into fulfillment and joy and contentment. Well, this is what we have today outside. I don't know if you can see that, but it's absolutely piddling down with rain, so it's a typical British New Year's Day bank holiday moment on the Sunday. I'm sorry I'm in my dressing gown here, but I'm rather like Her Majesty the Queen, suffering from the after effects of a lingering heavy cold, so you have to bear with me. But that aside, a lot of us have been very lucky last night to have been able to celebrate in peace and joy. It would be wrong for me not to spare a thought and ask you to spare a thought at the moment for all those who weren't able to celebrate last night, who were sick in hospital. And we have a friend whose family member was rushed into hospital yesterday, and you can't begin to feel how all those plans, all those celebrations that were in progress, and all the preparations that had gone to making that celebration take place had all gone out the window in that moment where the ambulance was called, or the dash in the car to A&E. Think of those who had illness, sickness, and those who suffered at the hands of the evil of others, the displaced in Syria and Africa. Those people who lost their homes last night through fire or pestilence and plague. Those whose loved ones added to the long list of the departed from this physical life in 2016. And I'm not just talking about the celebrities. There are many, many thousands of others who'll never get a mention on TV. But their loss is felt just as greatly by those who loved them and cared for them and wanted nothing but the best for them. Then we think of those in Taksim, in Istanbul, who gone to the nightclub just to celebrate, lit their fireworks in their hands and were celebrating and counting down, as in ran a man dressed as Santa, having already shot a policeman outside, scared off the security staff, and just mowed down 35 completely innocent people, many in the prime of their life, and injured another more than 40. And it's those that we specifically consider today as those of you who perhaps drank to excess and nursing hangovers and looking at the bits of turkey and the odd sprouts that are left in the fridge, thinking, am I ever going to get through all this food? Why do we do it every year? In a mortuary in Istanbul, there are 35 shrouded corpses. I'm not going to butter the bread for you. They were murdered, assassinated, executed, just for wanting to live their lives in freedom and democracy. And those who woke up this morning in hospitals, or if they're lucky, got released back home last night in Istanbul, where was their Happy New Year? And the thing is, for them, for the loved ones, for the family, for the friends of them and those who died, and those who were rushed into hospital over here in the UK or in America or in Yemen or in France or in Germany or in Iceland, whatever, last night, where will their Happy New Year be in the future? Because these significant moments stay with us on special days, even more so. So what I want to say to you, because that's a bit of a downer for the start of this new year, is this new year is still full of possibilities, it's still full of hope. If we give up now, as a result of those incidences, those acts of savagery, those moments of sadness and need for compassion, then we've lost before we even close the door on the first day of January 2017. Do you know what? There's 364 and a half days of this year left. Let's make them count. We will stand up, we will be proud, we will enjoy our moments, we will seize every single opportunity that this year gives us. This year is full of just that. It's full of opportunity, it's full of hope. We don't know what's around the corner. We don't know whether it's going to be good or not so good. We don't know whether it's going to be hopeful or helpless. But by our actions and by the way in which we address each and every moment that falls in our way and at our feet, we can make something fantastic out of this new year. 2017. 2017. Wish you the happiest of New Years, whatever your situation. I wish you a year of opportunity. I wish you a year of hope. I wish you a year of grace. And may all that you wish for become reality in the days and weeks to come. From all of us at Spirit Shack, Happy New Year. Namaste.